.30-06 was the main cartridge used by the American military in World War II. It was used in guns such as the BAR, the M1 Garand, the M1919 series of machine guns, and the 03A3 Springfield. Today we're going to take a look at several of the different variations of this cartridge. The first type we're going to look at is the ball round. Now after World War I, the 172 grain M1 ball was the standard round in service. Now later on, it was found to cause too much recoil in the M1 Garand, so in the late 1930s, a lighter 150 grain bullet was adopted and named the M2. Now these were packaged in cartons with a red stripe, as well as spam cans and bandoliers on in-block clips. The next round we're going to take a look at is the armor-piercing round. Now these had a steel core and a black tip, and were intended for use against light vehicles and fortifications. Ball was originally the standard issue ammunition, however in late 1943 it began to be replaced by the M2 armor-piercing round. This round was much more suited to combat on the Western Front. You can find these in cartons for reloading machine gun belts and in spam cans for the M1 Garand. Here's a clip from a 1943 training video demonstrating its effectiveness out of a rifle.
Maybe you never realized what that .30 caliber of yours can do. Maybe you forgot. Well, take a look at this concrete wall. It's 4 inches thick. On the range, you find out that your rifle is the most accurate in the world. Now you'll see that it's got a punch to match. Anyone using that wall for cover would do it just once. At ranges up to 200 yards, armor-piercing ammunition can smash through this kind of wall anytime, any day. Brother, that .30 caliber stuff is your right arm.
Two types of tracers were used, the M1 and the M2. The M2 replaced the M1 halfway through the war and used a gilded steel jacket to combat wartime copper shortages. It was intended for use in machine guns, where it would be loaded intermittently with other rounds to help the gunner walk his fire onto a target. Though it was not issued in M-block clips for the Garand, I have read stories of soldiers using it in this rifle for a variety of reasons. Today, you can find surplus tracers packaged in cartons with yellow and green stripes. Now the last round we're going to look at is the incendiary round. Now incendiary rounds can be identified by their blue tip and were primarily used in an anti-aircraft role. The inside of the bullet was filled with a barium nitrate mixture that ignited upon contact with the target. These were packaged in cartons and are somewhat uncommon to find today. Well, there's a look at what I think are the 4 types of cartridges you are most likely to run into. There are, of course, other varieties that I didn't mention, such as armor-piercing incendiary, frangible, and grenade-launching blanks. I just wanted to give a quick overview of the more common types. If you enjoyed this short video, please consider subscribing to see more videos on militaria almost every week. Thank you.